On May 3rd, 2023, a deputy was completing a traffic stop when an unrelated vehicle passed by him in Decorah, Wisconsin. The deputy noticed the vehicle pull into a gas station, though he could remember having seen it at a different gas station 15 minutes prior. It was quickly discovered the vehicle was registered to an elderly woman from out of the area, yet the two occupants inside seemed to be much younger. The vehicle's sudden change of gas stations in the presence of the deputy gave the impression they were hoping he would pass them by. When a traffic stop was attempted, it began fleeing with speeds around 100 miles per hour.
They took off.
The driver was later identified as a 29-year-old male named Cody, and the passenger as a 34-year-old female named Paula Jean.
Paula Jean? To be named Paula Jean in 2020 whatever is insane. How old are your parents?
The driver was later identified as a 29-year-old male named Cody, and the passenger as a 34-year-old female named Paula Jean.
1080. I believe there's two occupants. Speeds are around.
Cody eventually started driving through several cornfields, covering a stretch of 200 yards. Before we continue, let's hear a quick word from today's sponsor, USCCA. The U.S. Concealed Carry.
Anybody trying to hear that, dog?
339, they just 1050. Right near the address of W8598. Correction, they're driving through the field now.
Why would you not stay on the road?
W8598 considering through the field.
Bro, this is flat. You know what I'm saying? This is all. There's no hills. I mean, there's a little hill, but there's no mountains. There's nothing to conceal you out here. You might as well just stay on the road and put, I don't know, if you're in Wisconsin, Georgia in your GPS and just drove to Georgia, or drove till you just ran out of gas. This does nothing but just build up, rack up charges and delays to the inevitable.
3538, 1028, 102.
They're back on the roadway. We're westbound with the Millen. 3339, they're on the dead end of Hall Road.
And then you drove down a dead end.
Eastbound.
Westbound on the whole of the Beavis dead end. 3339 is because you have the reason for stop.
They just drove through someone's yard and through another ditch. They're going back out of the dead end, eastbound. I observed the vehicle at Love's truck stop, and then I ended my last traffic stop, and they pulled into the BP as soon as I went behind them, and then they left, and I followed them, and then they were going.
They hit a U-turn this time, they supposed to left.
Kent Road.
You in the middle of nowhere too, bro.
Westbound Delkey. 7 out at 853.
At one point, he lost control of the vehicle and veered off the road into a cow pasture with an electric fence. As Cody re-entered the road, the deputy slowly pinned his vehicle to prevent him from further fleeing.
Westbound J, do you have a vehicle description or plate?
Small silver PC, they just went off the roadway again. And now they're driving through a fence to get back on the roadway.
Small silver PC went off the road going through a fence.
3339, I'm pinning the car so they can't drive.
3339, retaining the car.
It's
Put your
over
hands
with,
up!
Cody.
Unlock the car. Unlock the door. No! Unlock the door. Keep your hands up.
Yes, sir. I'm sorry. Sorry, sir.
Get out of the car and get on the ground. Get out.
Can I
Get
explain? I
out.
can't get
No,
on the ground.
get out of
What
the
is
car.
this to
I don't
explain?
care.
My arm.
Get on the ground.
Sir, okay, I will.
On the ground. Face down.
Sir, just please don't hurt me.
3339, I have the driver out of the car on the ground.
I thought you said
Keep
you
your
can't
hands
get out, down the ground because your arms.
If you make any sudden movements, I have a canine. That goes for you too.
I'm not gonna fight you, sir. I'm sorry. Good?
Stay on the ground. Out of the car. You can unbuckle. Push your hands behind your back.
They might be on drugs.
39 passenger detained.
I know you shouldn't judge a book by its cover. I know you shouldn't judge a book by its cover, but they in Wisconsin. Cody and Paula Jean. They got an old lady car. Either somebody's related to that old lady and they stole her car, or they on drugs. It's either one of them two.
Wait right here. Alright, man, I'm gonna help you get up off the ground. Go toward me, or actually let me lock these in place first. Affirmative, we're blocking the road though. Go toward me this way.
Toward you?
Yep. Get this knee up.
Okay. Can I try to get up without doing it like that? Because that's gonna hurt my arm.
What do you want?
Get out of socket.
Bro, we don't care if your arm hurt.
Can I just try to get up, and I'm not gonna do anything stupid?
What if we sit you up on your butt and I help you from the front?
Okay. Come down.
Actually, I can help you from the back. I can get under your armpits here. Just push back into me. Alright, do you have anything on you at all?
No, sir.
Okay, face card for me. You on papers? So you got a good DOC card in your pocket. Spin toward me. Alright. You're gonna come around the back and sit in my car for now.
It's a little bit of a jump, so I'm not trying to run another car.
Bro, just get in the car, dog. We're not here trying to hear none of that sympathy. Oh, my
Because my arm's gonna come dislocated. I really don't want to fight with my arm.
Give
It's a
me
medical thing, sir. I'm not gonna give you no problem.
give me like 10 minutes, alright? Let me get some stuff figured out. Do you have a license with you? It's in your wallet?
What your voice? Why are you whispering?
Come over here with me, please. Just have you sit your butt right on the ditch for me, okay?
Yeah, let's search that vehicle. Let's see what's in there.
Is it okay if I grab your ID? I got the northbound Langford J back open. Jets. Here, let's look.
K9 Jax then gave a positive alert on the vehicle after performing a free air sniff on it.
33.
It's like the third time you went off the road and you went through this fence. So I just pushed into this car. I don't think there's any damage to it.
How many crashes do you think you had?
He went.
Ew.
Went off the road.
Cool.
Why everything's going on, but I just wanted him out of the car and got him cuffed, and he seems like he wants to talk. He's like, I'll tell you what's going on, but...
I'm gonna grab her and interview her then.
Okay.
We'll start with that. I'm gonna help you stand up. Is that okay? Hey, hurt at all? Okay. You wanna walk over here? Do you have anything on your person that's gonna poke me or stick me or anything like that? Okay. Can I search your person? Huh? Why is your voice gone? Okay. Take a seat right here for right now, okay?
They went off the road 3 or 4 times, so it could have been any number of places. And on Kent Road, they just started flying. So I was at Love's. I just saw the car there and ran the plate. And then I got done my traffic stop that I was on, and then they just happened to be coming past me as I got done my stop, and they pulled into BP right away. So I went off Smoky Hollow to that abandoned whatever gas station lot that used to be and just did my dead entry. They left north on J, and the plates are from not around here. It's like, why are these guys going on J?
That's crazy, bro. They got caught. They got stopped for doing nothing illegal. Isn't that wild? They got stopped. They did do something illegal prior, but the cop didn't know that when he was looking at them. You know what I'm saying? He just saw the place not from here, and I saw you at another gas station, so I'm gonna run you. Which, I mean, I guess you got the right people this time.
Went up there and then got on Kent, and they had to see me, obviously. And then they started flying. They're
Like
way
nothing
up
so
there.
far
I
until
pinned
they
them
fled
right
was
here.
illegal.
I just pushed my. There's a little damage right here.
Oh, so they came out right here.
Yeah, they came right through this fence right there.
Perfect.
It's like the.
Well, that's a good timing with that.
Yeah, he was like partially stopped, and I got really slow up to it. So
Several pieces of drug paraphernalia were located,
Told
including
you.
a scale, gem bags, and glass straws.
Told you.
I saw that box sitting there with it unlatched, and I was like, oh. Then I saw the gem bag on the seat.
I'm trying to figure out what's going on, why this all happened. I've got some questions for you, okay? Your first name is that Paula?
Oh, it's fine. It's Paula Jean.
There's some meth heads, bro.
So who's the guy driving? Your boyfriend? What's his first name? Cody?
The vehicle allegedly belonged to a friend of Paula Jean who had rented it to her for a day. However, she never returned. It was also discovered Cody had a no-contact order with Paula Jean.
Oh, so they just in a toxic relationship of drugs. They just get high and have sex and beat each other up. That's it. That's what they like to do. And a friend was probably trying to be a good friend. You know what I'm saying? Trying to help her recover. I'm hoping, and she's just not on drugs herself. But what I'm assuming is her friend was trying to be a good friend. Yeah, I'll let you borrow my car. She hook up with Cody, and they just go on a little, you know what I'm saying? They just go on a little excursion. That's what they like to do. That's it.
It was also discovered Cody had a no-contact order with Paula Jean.
Did you try talking to him yet, Travis?
What's that?
You tried talking to him yet?
Not yet.
Okay, recovering meth addicts, both of them, they're fleeing from you because he has a no contact with her apparently, and they see you. Yeah, they see you, and then they freak out because he thinks he's going back to jail.
Glass? I knew it, bro.
Well, and she's claiming there was no drugs in there. And that's it.
Still got to get this open, so I haven't found a key for it yet.
And they got a
ditched,
treasure
I
chest.
assume they're meth somewhere. If I can get a little time and go back and look at where they
My thought is, yeah.
ditched it, I should maybe be able to find something. Unless they did it on Kent Road somewhere, that would be a little more difficult.
I appreciate you being forthcoming and honest.
Yeah, I did not have any.
Okay, so the paraphernalia stuff that's in there is yours. Okay. Should be a backpack in there. At the top, a front zipper. She thinks it might be in there. She says it's her backpack, so I'm guessing the one probably not returned.
This was behind the seat there.
Okay, is there a zipper at the top front? Yeah, somebody calls the phone.
What are they door dashing for?
Bro, we do not care. Hush.
What's up?
I need my hands put in front. My arm's gonna dislocate. It hurts really bad.
Okay.
I'm not gonna give nobody problems, sir. Just please.
Hang tight.
Okay. Ah!
Snapped his,
How did he enter it then? Did he go up the driveway?
he went off the curve. I don't remember exactly where he went off of it.
Okay. So maybe 2 holes in the fence?
Hi. Can I help you? Yes. Okay, I'm gonna need you to stay back for a little bit
Yeah,
still.
what are you
okay?
doing?
They didn't go through the fence or anything.
They did. We'll come and talk to you about that.
Okay.
Yep.
I'll be out in that field out there.
Okay.
For how long you think it?
This just proves to me, like, it's just 2 different worlds, bro. Never in my wildest dreams, you know what I'm saying, or the cops. There's a cops presence outside my house, and I'm just walking up on the crime scene, and it just has nothing to do with me, and I just walk willy nilly up to go ask help. No, if they got something to say to me, they'll say something to me. I'll go to the police department later about my fence when I see the hole in it. I'm not walking. Ain't no way. I just don't feel that comfortable with the police, bro. I really don't. I probably watch the whole thing from my window and then go scope out my property later. If they come to the door, they come to the door. But nah, I'm just not walking up just willy-nilly.
I'm gonna need you to stay back for a little bit still, okay?
Yeah, I just didn't go through the fence or anything.
They did. We'll come and talk to you about that.
Okay.
Yep.
I'll be out in that field out there.
Okay.
For how long you think it'll be?
Probably half hour-ish.
Okay.
Yeah. What's your first name? They got a car coming. Why don't you come over here?
What do you got for charges? Fleeing, eluding, paraphernalia? What sound of it?
Yeah.
Okay. And then a no contact order violation potentially? Assume they're going to be doing a hold on.
Crazy, bro. They wasn't doing nothing illegal at first.
Talking to him. Did you?
Now when he got out, he was just fine. So he doesn't smell like anything. Yeah. She's not on that.
Does he look like maybe he's been smoking or anything? He seems slow moving and...
Yeah, they're high.
I know you said you wanted to explain the situation initially. I do want to ask you some questions.
Before I do that, I have to read you your Miranda rights because you've been detained this whole time. Okay? You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. Afford to hire a lawyer. One will be appointed to represent you at public expense before or during any questioning if you so wish. Do you understand each of these rights? Can you give me a verbal, please? Okay. Realizing that you have these rights, are you now willing to answer questions or make a statement? What? No? Okay. Yeah. Cody?
Yeah, that meth kicking in,
You
bro.
okay? What's your problem? Huh? Okay. Do you need an ambulance? Are you acting like this because you're upset about what's happened?
He's high. You know what it is.
Okay. Hop out.
Take me somewhere else.
I'm gonna take you to the jail. And you're just gonna go in my car. If you're hot, I can get some AC going back here in my car.
You guys already checked her to jail?
Huh? Yeah. Yep.
What does she get charged with?
Well, she got a bunch of drug paraphernalia.
I get charged with
Eluding. Drug paraphernalia.
Drug
Probably
paraphernalia.
a probation violation.
Is that a felony?
Yeah, eluding is, yep. Before we go, like, you're okay? Like, I don't have to worry about you ODing anything like that? No?
I'm fine.
You're fine?
No,
You're
I
sure?
took my limit.
Because if that is there, I want to get you some medical treatment so that you're okay.
He been here before.
So you don't have any of that in your system that I'm going to have to worry about? Okay. You okay, Cody? You just got to stay alert with me so I don't get worried, okay? Otherwise, I got to call an ambulance for you. 15 minutes? It's just in Portage. You'll be okay? Doing okay, Cody? Cody?
It's ready because Cody was still probably been driving like
Did
this.
you eat something? Are you sure? Why are you acting like that? We're almost there. You hear me?
While in jail, Cody's health seemed to decline, but he insisted he was fine. He answered questions, but at a slower and slower rate, as if he was passing out.
He started OD.
Why are you acting like this?
Just tired.
You're just tired.
Just call an ambulance
What did you take?
just to be safe.
Well, nobody acts like this normally. I'll just see what our nurse says. Booking to nurse. Can you
Yeah,
come
I
down
was
the
about to
phone
say,
for a
yeah,
minute,
order
check out
somebody.
a new intake, please?
Despite the nurse administering Narcan, his condition did not improve. He was soon transported to the hospital for medical clearance. It was unknown whether he had ingested drugs or not.
Did you swallow something? No, sir. I just work in the jail. You're not going to get in any legal trouble for me.
Ah,
You
but you
understand
with
what
the
I'm saying?
judge.
I need to make sure that you're safe as soon as I take you in there, so. Can I put my socks back on, please? I'll get you something here shortly.
Booking, Sheboygan County
At the end of the deputy's shift, it was discovered K9 Jax was likely injured during the pursuit as he was walking with a slight limp. The following day, the deputy noticed K9 Jax's limp worsened. He was taken into the vet clinic and an x-ray was performed. The pursuit incident was determined to have caused a fracture on his upper elbow of his front right leg. Cody was charged with felony vehicle fleeing eluding an officer, 2 counts of misdemeanor bail jumping, and $1,200 in traffic citations. It was also found that Cody had a revoked driving status in 2 open cases. His cash bond was set at $250. Paula Jean was charged with felony operating a vehicle without consent, party to a crime, and misdemeanor possession of drug paraphernalia. Her signature bond was set at $1,000. Head over to codebluecam.com.